Welcome to Tea for Two.
Us, you, and A Brew.
How are you? I'm very well, thank you. I'm so nervous. I feel like we've been talking about this for quite some time.
It feels like we've been talking about it for probably about a year, but we haven't. I think it's probably beyond. I know. That's what life with you is like.
I know.
It's probably been like 6 weeks, but it's felt like a year.
Yeah. Should we get cracking with drinks?
Let's have a cuppa, is there?
Yeah.
Milk first?
You're killing me with the milk first. It's incorrect.
For all those listeners and watchers out there, it will divide the population.
Yeah.
And I will be crucified.
Yeah, you
However,
will. And you know you will, because you know it's wrong.
Yeah, but also this is the way I like it.
Well,
I'm not hurting it. Am I hurting you?
Yeah, because I've got to watch you pour milk into a cold cup first.
Yes, I know.
I've already kind of done it differently to how I would normally do it, because obviously when it's coming out of a beautiful teapot, which you don't normally do in the house, it's from a kettle, you don't
have a teapot in your house?
Well, we've got one, but you don't do it unless you've got like people around. You don't do it for the everyday teas that you go and get.
My dad does.
Is it?
Absolutely.
See, that's effort.
Even if he's just a tea for himself,
Yeah.
It's got to be a pot of tea. He doesn't do lazy tea.
I do is it lazy? I think
Well,
lazy tea is
call
milk
it.
first. I think we can all agree on that.
No, we just class lazy tea as out of a kettle into the cup.
All right.
Do you want any milk?
Yeah. No. No. You have sugar in your tea, don't you?
I have sugar in my tea. I have sugar in everything.
Would you like to use my lovely teaspoon from my lovely mug? For
I'll
anyone
use a
listening,
teaspoon, but I'm not using that bloody thing. Look at that.
For anyone listening and not watching, I'm going to describe my teacup and then you can go second. So my teacup is on a cloud of beautiful, mermaidy, shiny china.
Yes.
With a lovely, it's quite a round handle, just for one finger. And it's quite small because I do tend to drink an insane amount of tea.
There is nothing small about that coaster thing.
No, not the coaster, but the amount of tea I can put in there.
You've got to be used to having something fat and thingy in your hand, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
We've
gone right there, for goodness sake. Anyway, listen to this.
Lovely.
Go.
I've got a nice mug. It's got my beautiful face on there and Caitlin's. I had no choice, but I had to put hers on as well.
Oh my god! Wow.
And yeah, Diva Do, and also you can get them on our website.
Look at us, we're plugging the merch in the first 5 minutes. Also, I just want to take a moment to thank the wonderful, for anyone on my Instagram, Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Paul Lavagna, my dad, for spray painting this teapot pink, because actually we realised quite early on we were going to go for orange, and we thought pink's probably just more all year round. And there's not a pink teapot available online anyway.
No, there's
not in the shade that we
shade.
wanted, and we wanted hot pink.
We didn't want baby pink.
We're not going to mess around with like beige colours. We like light pink. No. Anyway, I'm going to be polite and pour yours first.
Thank you, love.
So yeah, basically, we thought we'd just give a quick introductional...
Bit of ASMR by her. Listen.
Anyway.
No, hang on.
You've got that everywhere. There's sugar everywhere.
I know.
I'm sorry, PT. Also, thank you to PT for letting us film in the wonderful North House Studios.
Woohoo!
We just tick all those boxes to begin with.
Perfect shade as well. Thank you very much.
Anyway, I'm going to pour my tea now. This is how I make my tea the correct way. You let it brew for a good few minutes. Like, I think it's about 2.5 to 3 minutes. Please, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't Googled it.
Do you know when I'm making a cup of tea, I would like to drink that straight away. Not wait half an hour for it to cool down to a proper temperature so it can go in my mouth.
No, I disagree.
Chuck your spoon, love.
I disagree.
And
I think you've got audacity for saying it. Well, you need my spoon now.
I do.
From my over-the-top mug that you would never have bought. But
it's a lovely spoon.
It is actually a really nice spoon. It matches, yeah. What I was saying earlier was, my cup is actually quite small. I would normally have like a soup bowl full of tea, and I would continuously keep topping it up throughout the day, and just keep drinking it. Which is probably explains my recent heart palpitations diagnosis from the doctors. However...
Being there, love. Being there.
Terrible.
It happens when you approach 30.
All right. I'm actually further off 30 than you. If we're going there, we're going there.
Oh yeah, we're going there. But I'm quite happy with my age.
Yeah, you haven't got a problem with age.
I have no, not at all.
To be fair, I don't really have a problem with my age. But then when I think about it too much, and I think, it's this thing, innit? Especially with women as well and body clocks, and you think about your career and like getting later into your 30s or 20s, and you start going, uh-oh.
That's just the public in general, isn't it? It's like you've got to fit a certain way, look a certain way, be a certain age.
Yeah.
Especially
in the music industry. If as a woman.
And any creative industry, I reckon.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, cheers, my dear. This is the first cup of tea.
Cheers, darling.
It's going to be a new adventure for us both. We are going to talk about music and all those things, aren't we? But
we are.
Yeah. We actually received a lovely voice note from a lady called Katie, who I feel in my bones will become a regular because she is class. And she sent us in a voice note, which we'll play out loud for you in a sec, and then we'll answer that. We thought it would be a good way to start the pod.
Hi Caitlin, hi Kaysha, my name's Katie and I'm sending you a voice note from the beautiful Rhondda Valleys. I'm hoping to become a regular listener of the pod, and my question for you today is, what made you want to start a podcast and what kind of topics do you think you'll be discussing? Thanks very much, good luck, pob luck.
Oh, a bit of Welsh on the end as well. We should have said croeso to begin as well, croeso.
We'll try our best.
We will try.
We will. We're non-Welsh speakers.
Yeah, I don't speak. Well, yeah, but I'm not also against the Welsh language. I think it's
God,
great.
it's beautiful.
If anything, I'm jealous of people who speak it.
100%.
Yeah.
And that's another topic because obviously we both went to English-speaking schools.
And mine was a religious school, so there wasn't really a massive push on the Welsh language, to be honest.
We learned hardly anything. Yeah. To be honest.
At all. We'd learned nothing in school, especially
nothing. Not just Welsh. I learned nothing to do with maths, English. I didn't really learn anything in music, if I'm honest. That was all learned at home. Honestly, I did. Anyway, yes. What are we going to talk about? Music.
Yeah.
Acting. Theatre.
Live gigs.
Yes, engineers, anything to do with like the creative industry.
Lighting, music, sound people, costume.
Oh yes, costume. Yeah, I bet you know a few of those people.
Yeah, that's the other thing we should mention. We're absolutely going to be asking people to come in and talk about their industries, and maybe we'll end up comparing the music industry to them, or like, it's just basically a creative podcast, isn't it?
Yeah,
with really lovely drinks to accompany it. I'm sure at one point we'll do a tea for two does coffee, and we'll have tea for two does matcha, and we'll bring some matcha lattes in. I'll bring in. I
don't even. What is a matcha?
It's a green superfood powder.
I don't even like it
good
already.
For hair growth. And
don't need that. Oh, I don't need that.
And it kind of tastes like the ground if you have it without oat milk.
Okay, great.
Most recently, I actually tried a matcha latte with blueberry syrup in it, and it's changed my life. Actually, I will go as far as to say it's actually changed my life for the better, for good. Wicked. That is another episode. The Wicked film and the Wicked and just musical theatre. We're going to have performers on you.
We have to wait though, because guess who still hasn't seen it?
No, I'm not accepting it. It's been months. No, it hasn't.
It hasn't been months. It's been like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. You've missed the hype now. You've seen the spoilers.
I have not though.
Have you not?
I have not watched anything because I refuse to watch anything that I haven't seen.
What? Oh, you mean like the behind the scenes bit?
Yeah, I don't want
spoilers.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm strict with them. Like, I'm not going on Instagram. I'm not going on TikTok. I'm not watching it.
This is what I do. I don't even watch interviews before.
I do that.
I don't. I want to watch the film, and then once I'm in it and I'm hyped up because I've seen it, then I'll go back and watch the interviews.
Yeah, I understand. That makes sense. That makes sense.
But it's not my fault. It's my mother.
After I've seen the thing, I get obsessed.
Yeah.
With the beat behind the scenes, like Cynthia Erivo flying around in the green screen things, singing live. What the heck? Anyway, we've gone completely off topic, but wonderfully so.
Yeah. Well, Katie did ask what we were going to talk about. Well, this is probably it.
Yeah.
It'll start music and then it'll drift and we'll start talking about everything else.
Also important to mention, I know we're both entertaining and we're funny and everything, but we will be bringing up like problems in the industries as well.
100%.
Because it is about the gossip and the giggles, and you only get them from when you speak hard truths.
Yes.
You know?
And that actually goes back into the other part of Katie's question, why we wanted to.
Yeah.
And I think we just really felt sorry for Costa staff for sitting in the shops for 6-7 hours. You know, just talking.
Give me a sec, I'm just going to get my tiny violin out. Keep going. It's time for the T for 2 tiny violin. Oh, tell us more.
I know.
No, I listen. Props to people who work in Costa, because I did for many years, and chains, and you know, it's a thing, innit? Like if you're self-employed and you're in the creative industries, especially, if you're gonna go for a meeting, you ain't gonna do it in your house, you.
No.
You're gonna go and have a coffee somewhere. So it made sense that we set this up as if we're having a coffee, and it's basically what we do.
It's what we do, yeah. But instead of spending 150 quid on 2 coffees without a handle, in a bougie.
I love that word.
Bougie.
I love a bougie coffee shop. I will spend £10 on a mug without a handle that has a blueberry matcha latte in there.
No.
Okay.
No. So instead, yeah, we just thought, why don't we just do a podcast and sit here and talk about what we would probably normally talk about
by meeting up.
By just having a coffee together.
But that way, we can potentially make money by meeting up and having a coffee together, which
rather
is
than
far
spending the money on said coffees.
You know, class.
Yeah.
Also, seeing as we're on the topic of like tea and coffee and matchas and chai lattes and hot chocolates and all of the wonderful drinks, because it is Christmas, it is that time of year as well as the warm, nice time.
Fuzzy time.
Sparkly fuzzy time. We are going to be recommending excellent gig venues that maybe do offer artists complimentary hot drinks.
Oh, wow. Is there any?
Kaysha will know more than me at the moment because I've only just started gigging my solo music around the place. But as an example, I'm just going to say in the first episode, they love me forever. The organisers of Raft own a coffee shop.
Yes, they do.
In Tonopantry called Club Coffee. I've got a gig there on Saturday. And I have said to them, I know it's a 7:30 in the night gig. Will the coffee machine be flowing? I know you've got a bar. They were like, absolutely. And they know that my order is a blueberry matcha latte now. So I cannot wait to sing in a venue that's going to give me a matcha latte. Imagine that. What a time to be alive.
Delightful.
Incredible.
How many shits do I give?
Probably about 0.2. Yeah.
That's pushing it.
It's, -1. Okay, so that's us.
That is us.
We haven't said who we are, really, because we're assuming everyone knows who we are. Do you know who I am?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how big Caitlin's head is.
I actually nearly didn't fit in the actual screen.
Yeah, she tried to kind of squeeze over so she's in the middle of the screen because she's not used to sharing a screen with someone else.
No. Also, can I just, in brackets, please somebody hire me to be sharing a screen with somebody else because I need the money. It pays way more than theatre. Thank you, bye.
This is just going to be a podcast of Caitlin grovelling for work. And
Kaysha telling me why I will never get the job.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not that bad.
No, actually,
I keep you grounded.
We should mention that we are bantery, but we've become friends, unfortunately for you. I'm attached now. You cannot get rid of me.
Yeah. So I started working with Caitlin. How long ago now? 14 months ago?
I didn't know this. You told me the other day the first song that got sent to you or that you came across was We Lost Track, but I thought it was later than that.
No. That was the first one I got sent and I loved it.
So that was my third single then. So that was 2020. Was it October 22 maybe? Around that time?
Possibly, but I got sent it probably a little bit later than that. Yeah. I reckon maybe like summertime last year.
Yeah.
Maybe. And then I got sent that and I was like, oh my God, who's this girl? She is like...
a nightmare.
Not that come later. I was like, she's super talented, love the voice. Oh, just your voice was amazing. And then who sent who a message about Run a Mile?
Probably me sending tune
Yeah, I think it was, wasn't it?
Being like, I need help with this release because I'm too busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know what I'm doing. So that's how we know each other.
Yeah. And then we just did a couple of releases together and then was like, oh, actually, we're spending quite a lot of time together.
We might as well make money from it.
Yeah, and then, like I said, I've been working in the industry for ages, so you come across people that you instantly like just click with.
Yeah, and like same banter levels.
Yeah, it's the banter, but it's also that kind of level of respect that you don't really get with a lot of musicians. It's either they're better than you or you are better than them. And it's like, I'm just not interested in that. Everyone's got their own unique thing. And,
yeah, absolutely.
That's what Tune Media is all about, to be honest. It's just trying to work with those kind of people.
Yeah. And that is a plug for Tune Media. And I will say, like, since working... For anyone listening, Kaysha's just stripped. Tune Media's class. Since I started working with you, like, I would not have got Welsh A-list without Tune. No way. I might have. It might take a bit longer.
Yeah, you might
know.
have. It might have been... But again, we know. We've been in the industry long enough. It's who you know.
Absolutely.
You know, and I know a lot of people that probably don't work through us that are really great and have never got Welsh A-listed.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact that they should be because they're incredible. Yeah. But it like I said, it is who you know. And deservedly so. You've got Welsh A-listed 4 times this year.
It's rude, isn't it?
It's disgusting.
It's despicable.
I was so coming into it. We met. I was a 3-time Welsh A-lister.
I know you're saying that like you haven't done that. That's
right?
Class.
You're 3-time Welsh A-lister
within your own rights. Brilliant.
And I was like, all right, yeah, okay, I'll get you some.
I remember you messaging
and then
me on my
like,
third. You like, for God's sake.
It's like, oh, shit, she's on the same as me now. And then you begged me to get involved with Run.
Yes.
The Gavin and Stacey single with Thomas Lewis.
Yes, excellent Thomas Lewis. Brilliant.
And I said, yes, I will lend my help, my friend.
You did say that.
And I've just got you on the A-list for the 4th time this year.
4th time. But that's excellent because that single is for charity.
Yes.
So that's brilliant.
That's why I did it. I didn't do it for you.
No.
I did it for charity.
Because you knew if that got A-list, I'm now one up you.
Yes.
What? That's not the right way to say that.
Yeah.
I'm one up you. I'm one up you. What? I'm up in your grill.
To be honest, love, I don't want you up in anyway.
Oh, God. Up in the club. Sipping on the... Never mind.
No, wrong person.
Oh, that's what we could do on this as well. If there's interest and we get guests in, performers, dancers, there's going to be so many cool people coming in, right? Writers, like...
Performance section.
We should do like a... Yeah, like I think we're probably going to do some sort of theme tune, aren't we, for this?
Yeah.
So I think like we could have like, if say it becomes 4 bars at the start of the pod, we'll leave an extra 4 bars for the end, and then we'll play it again at the end, and then the guest has just got to like free rap.
Oh, I die. That's not up my street. That is so you though.
It'd be class. No, it isn't. I like to think that I'm really good at improvisation, but anyone who taught me in drama school would be like, you were awful. You never put your hand up to go first. You were terrified, and I still am. Oh. I think I'm less scared of making a fool of myself now. But yeah, that was the whole thing, for sure. Movement directors. I'm just thinking of all the people that me and you know.
Oh, there's so
either
many.
Either joint friends or we can just reach out to literally anyone. We could invite Coal Town Coffee to come on and talk about brewing coffee. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that's another thing. I know we've spoken about music and everything like that we do.
Yeah.
But it is called Tea for Two. So we love our tea and our coffee.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
We do. Like you are a little bit more, you know, experimenting with your fancy crap. But
because I've got standards.
I have not. I just like a good builder's tea, a standard coffee, decaf, because, you know, I'm 30 next year. I got to watch the art. Oh my God, I can't wait.
It's going to be a good party.
The party is class. And you may not even be able to come.
I will be there.
You are in housemates.
Oh, yeah.
You may not be able to...
But we'll have to do something.
We'll do something. We'll
club. Yeah. I know you love clubbing as much as I do. So
that's not gonna happen unless you drug me.
Well, okay, we're not even going there. I would never do that. I'm Catholic. Do you know what I mean? It's not in my blood. Anyway, that is us. I think that's a good little introduction to who we are, what we're going to do, what we're going to talk about.
Yes, it was probably longer than everyone wanted, including myself.
That is going to be a problem. But you've got to edit it, so I'm sorry about that.
That's all right. I'm used to you droning on in my ear, so
yeah, absolutely.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We shall see you guys very, very soon.
We haven't, figured out how we're going to end. I guess the theme tune will play in a second, but, should we be like, thanks for listening?
Put the kettle on.
Put the kettle on.
We'll see you in a week.
In 1 week's time. Adios, amigos.
Ta-da.